Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we got something a little bit different for you. We're going to be reviewing a backpack blower. So stick around the end and you're going to want to see the freaking specs on this thing. It is crazy powerful. Hit that intro. Now about, was it 2 days ago, in my community tab on my homepage, I had posted some hints about what it was. Alright guys, two guys were really close. A couple of people said the Poulan Pro, which it kind of is like that, but it's a different brand. And then they also said it's like Jones, Jonesterd, something like that, I don't know how to say it. That is actually the blower, but it's Snapper. We got the Snapper 58 volt. So this came out last spring, and I think it was just totally discontinued right away. I don't know why. But the store by my house had 3 of them left. Normally $3.99, marked down to $145, guys. Came with the 5.2 amp hour 60 volt battery, or 58 volt, whatever, battery, which I thought was a crazy deal. Had to pick it up, I grabbed it, I've been testing it out for the last 2 days. There are some pros and some cons to this blower, but I think mine might be defective because my little keypad on it doesn't light up, but we'll go over all that at the end. So, 58 volt, the battery says it's actually 50.4 volt, 58 is the peak. 5.2 amp hour or 262 watt hours, guys. That's a lot of juice running through this battery. Battery weighs about 3 pounds. Has an LED indicator on the top. It comes with this big old charger right here. It does have a fan in it, because this is very hot after using it, because that blower discharges it super fast. Here it is, the Snapper 58 volt backpack blower. Now the box says 675 CFM and 150 miles an hour, which blows all the competition out of the freaking water. I know the DeWalt one is 600 CFMs, and so is Ego. It's around 600 CFMs. But the fact that it's 150 miles an hour is way faster, because most of them are around 120. I also did the review on that Greenworks 60 volt, other one I have, and that was 575 CFM. I think it's 120 miles per hour. So this is way faster, guys. The battery slides in the back right here. Give it a little slap. It has a little release right here. Okay. Now, this is ambidextrous, so you can pop this off and put the tube on this side, or have it on the right side. These straps are super comfortable. Look at this. That's like 2 inches of padding there, and these hip belt is actually pretty comfortable. I'd say it's at least a 1/2 inch thick, and the connections, or buckle, whatever you call it, it's not bad, guys. I thought it was going to be a cheap harness, but this is pretty well built. I really like it. Super comfortable to wear. Total weight, I think it said it was 13 pounds. So here's the hand control. It's supposed to light up, and then power button, we'll turn it on. See, I only have one LED that comes on, and then this is supposed to be red or purple when you do turbo, because it has standard mode, and then turbo is the full 675 CFM. This is the speed lock right here. It does work very well. You just, when you have it on, you can just set it to like really slow. And then, well, whatever. I'll show you that later. It's hard to show it in the garage. Anyways, shoulder harness have some nice padding on them. They're not the thickest, but they're also not the thinnest. Nice breathable mesh. I'm very impressed. And this comes off with Velcro. It's pretty thick. It's very comfortable, guys. That's the one thing. It's comfortable. I've done 3 full charge cycles on this where I've used it, drained it down, and charged it back up. Now, I tried to use it on high for as long as I could until it shut off. It drained the battery down halfway, and then it bumps it down into the lower speed. I don't know if it's because the battery and motor get too hot using it on high that long, which was about 8 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Under 10 minutes of full power, halfway down, then it cuts it down to low, and it will not let you boost it back up into high. So I don't know if there's something wrong with this, but that's how it is. So because this does cut out after about 7 minutes of use, it's very disappointing. Because on the low speed, it's got to be around 450 CFM. It's not very powerful at all. The main reason why I got this is because it wanted the almost 700 CFMs, guys. And of course, today it's rainy and crappy outside, but I'll still give you a quick demonstration of it. And I will continue to do more timing tests on this battery. And that's the thing too. You get say 20 minutes of use on this on low, but then it takes 2.5 hours to charge it back up. So it's almost like you need a couple batteries if you got a big yard. And on high, it can drain it down in about 12 minutes, which is pretty disappointing if you ask me. Considering my Greenworks, I could get around 20 minutes on high with a 5 amp hour 60 volt battery. But yeah, this is almost 700 CFM versus the 575 of the Greenworks. All right, should we strap her on and take it for a spin? Hi guys, so this whole pile of leaves here is left over from last year because it snowed before I could get it out. I'm going to show you how well it can blow these wet leaves down, and then we'll do some shooting of the rest of the, clean up the gutter here in the street. Okay? And it's really pouring out now. These leaves are all soaking wet, guys. So a lot of these leaves here are still frozen to the ground, like that's just all iced up right there still. We had about 3 days of nice weather that melted most of the snow, because last week it was below zero. So everything's kind of melted now. We had one day that hit 55, a few days in 40, so really wet, soggy leaves, guys. Power back on. Low mode now. Oh, you hear that? It automatically turned it down to low. All right, let's check the battery and see where it's at. I hope you guys heard that. It bumped it down. Yeah, 2 bars, and it bumped it down to low by itself. Motor bumped down to low. We're at half battery and it was 9 minutes and 33 seconds. So we'll just say 9 minutes. Now watch. I'll turn it on high and I'll bump it right back down to low. Watch. See, very good right there. It's so weird that it does that. You try to bump it back up and it won't let you. See? Nothing. So I don't know if that's a flaw in this model or that's just what it does when the battery gets below 50%. I really don't like that. So I know it's raining and kind of crappy out, guys, but that's all I got for you. That's another thing too. You can see the batteries inside here in the circuit board. I don't think this is waterproof. I think if you got a little bit of moisture in here like I just did, it might wreck it. So that's the thing. It's not even really hot. I mean, it's 40 degrees outside, so it's not like the battery is burning hot and it's overheating. Put that on charger. So I hope you guys liked that quick little video of the Snapper 58 volt backpack blower. 675 CFM, 150 miles an hour. By far the most powerful battery operated backpack blower on the market. Now I know the John Sird and Poulan Pro are just like this, except for slightly different. Actually, the Poulan Pro one says it has 750 CFM. So it claims even more numbers, which I don't know if it's true or not. I don't have a freaking wind tunnel to test it. But other than the crappy runtime, guys, I'm really impressed with this backpack blower. It's well built. I like the padding. The backpack is very nice. But that sucks. You know, 9 minutes of runtime on high, and then it drains the battery on half, and you have to use it on low then. So that kind of defeats the whole purpose of having it. So for that, I'm neutral on it, guys. I definitely would not pay $400 for this. No way in hell. But like I said, 150 bucks. That's why I picked it up. It was like 145 plus tax at Walmart. Yeah, I mean, it's for the price, it was good. But the fact that 10-minute runtime, now I see why there's no reviews on this. And I heard zero things about this specific model. Yeah, so I'm neutral on it, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I always try to get back to you. Sorry about the footage. You know, it's freaking March in Minnesota. It's wet, there's still snow on the ground, it's kind of cold and crappy. But I should have some more leaf blower videos coming. There's a couple others I want to test out and try. So stick around, lots of good videos coming out, guys. So I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, all the interactions, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Until next time, see ya! Give you guys a close-up of the box. Backpack blower right there, 675 CFM, 150 miles an hour, 19 minutes of runtime. So this is what the digital controller is supposed to look like. All green and then a purplish color there. And none of mine lights up except for the one LED light, which is kind of disappointing. Ambidextrous, flip it around. Controls are super easy to use. That's really all it says, guys. There's not a whole lot of information on this stupid blower. 5.2 amp hour battery it comes with. 5-year warranty, guys. 3-year on the battery, which is pretty good. That's all the box says, brushless. So it is a brushless motor. Nothing on the bottom. Here is the barcode, guys, if you want to check it out online, try to find it right there.